Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the show. Today is Thursday, the 9th of October, 2025. I'm DSP. This is the Level 1 podcast. Like I said, this is the final podcast of the week. Reason being, tomorrow is the big premiere of Battlefield 6, and we're going to be playing Battlefield 6 all day long, including a first stream where I'll probably try the Conquest mode, and then maybe a late night stream where we will try all of the other modes. Due to this, I want to focus solely on the new release, so no podcast tomorrow. The show will return on Sunday morning when I am back from break. But just because it's the final podcast of the week does not mean it's like, less of a doozy. It's a big one today. Big news going on right now in the realm of gaming and streaming. So we'll cover all of that. Plus, we got updates on quite a few things. Notably, first off, today, it appears we have returned to actual autumn weather here in Washington State. Outside, it is currently only like in the 50s/60s, like it's high 50s, low 60 degrees Fahrenheit. It is cloudy and it is raining on and off. This is good. This is exactly the weather that I want for comfortable autumn streaming. Right now in my office, it is 79 degrees. If it stays at that level, we're good. I can't wait for the fall not to be sweating it out every day here trying to stream with you guys. However, you may have noticed, you're like, well, wait, you didn't go back to your old attire yet. Well, to be honest, I didn't want to jump the gun. Just like I jumped the gun taking my air conditioner out of the window, and then I had to suffer for a week and a half with excruciating heat. I didn't want to jump the gun, stack up on all these clothes, and then be hot in here again. So today will be hopefully the final day that I'll have to wear like a t-shirt like I used to. But it's pertinent, we're playing Super Mario Galaxy 2 today, and I said, I'll wear my other Mario shirt for today. It's really cool. These shirts stand out now. Remember, I used to wear these for years and years endlessly, but I had the worst quality Peach Fuzz camera, right? It looked awful. Now you can actually see all the nice artwork that I had on my clothing all these years. Pretty cool, right? So anyway, fingers crossed, it stays cool, and I'll have a nice fall of streaming with all of you without suffering, okay? So, anyway, what I'd like to do first up is say hello to everyone. How is everyone today? Let's say, who we got on stream today? Over on YouTube, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds was hyped as the replacement for Mario Kart World, because everyone was saying, man, Mario Kart World is such a disappointment. Nintendo did not listen to the fans. The whole open world did not work. The whole stages and tracks connecting, interconnecting, and having to drive between them doesn't work. The game's a failure. So people wanted something different when it came to racing. And then Sonic Racing Cross Worlds had all this hype behind it and everything, and everyone's all excited. Oh, this is great. I'm all excited for it, right? So I got it, and I played it, and I liked it. I think the graphics are quite good. They're better than Mario Kart World, to be honest with you. They are. I think there's a lot of nostalgia there. You got certain stages that toss in or tie into previous Sonic games, which is really nice. Some retro soundtracks. At the same time, you got things that are more modernized, new soundtracks as well. I do like that the characters are a big combination of the history of Sonic. You got characters from all the way back in the day, classic Sonic, all the way through the Sonic Frontiers. That's awesome. And I also like that you can customize your loadouts with each character. So you got your base character, but then you can buy a car. You can customize the parts of the car that change the stats. You can change the appearance of the car. I really like that, okay? But it just hasn't caught on with the viewers, and I don't know why. Now, I'm just going to say something right up front, some of the asinine things that I see my trolls say on the internet. Well, if a playthrough doesn't work, it's your fault. Wait a minute. Let me get this straight, okay? You're telling me that it's my job to take a game that's not resonating with my audience and somehow make it work. Am I a fucking coder? Am I a programmer? Can I go in there and edit the code and change the game to make it more appealing to my audience? No. Also, am I psychic? Can I go out there and mind read my audience to see exactly what it is they want out of a particular style or genre of game? No. All I can do is play the game, react honestly to it, and hope that it translates into something that's entertaining for said audience. You know what I've been doing for 17 plus years, and I'm successful at it, and I make a living doing it. So I love that immediately when a game's not working, it's the streamer's fault. Wrong. You're a fucking idiot if you ever say that. You're a fucking dunce. Sorry, you're just stupid. If I can do streams where games are working every time and people are engaging, supporting, and enjoying themselves, and then I play a different game and it doesn't work, What does that have to do with me? I'm still the same gamer. I'm the same guy. I'm giving the same commentary, the same criticism, the same opinion, the same gameplay. It's not me. It's the game, stupid. Not every game is going to translate into a successful playthrough. It's that simple. In 2025, you got to get used to this now. All right? This is not 2015. This is not 2008, where every single thing I do is popular because people love me so much on the internet that they're going to watch it no matter what. I don't have that level of popularity. What I have is a level of respect from a small group of longtime fans and or newcomers who still like me and want to see my honest opinions on games. And it's enough to support a business. And that's awesome. But also that means that when I find things that don't resonate with an audience, we've got to move on. And that seems to be exactly what is going on with Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. The first stream I did all offline play because I wanted to get the hang of the game and the controls and unlock content. The second stream, I listened to your feedback directly, so only the first half of the stream was offline. Then I went online and I played online for the rest of the stream. The third stream I did was exclusively online competitive play, which is what everyone was asking for. And then last night, which was my final attempt to play the game, I played for 35 minutes. Here's what happened in the 35 minutes I played. One person contributed $10 and picked a racer. That's it. Everyone who was there, no one was commenting at all on the game. No one was even commenting on what was going on in the content of the stream. Everyone was disengaged, going off on their own tangent conversations or just not talking at all. There was only one person who even contributed for the stream. So it's an interactive stream. You guys picked the racers. Nobody cared. People were bored to tears. Okay? So it's just that simple. You know, I'm sorry. I can't make a game entertaining for you. A lot of people now have been leaving comments saying, yeah, you know, this is the kind of game where it's basically good to play, but it's not really that entertaining to watch after the first, session or two. It's more about just getting good at the game, and it's not exactly the most entertaining journey. To be honest, I just don't think that these style of games really works that well anymore for an audience. I mean, Mario Kart never did for me. I played Mario Kart previously on the Wii U. That one didn't work either. That was a decade ago, but no one cared about that either. I played it like 2-3 streams. I dropped it because no one liked it. So it's the same situation here where I'm trying to play these racing games and they just don't catch on. I tried it as a day stream. I tried it as a night stream. I tried it as single player. I tried it as multiplayer. I tried to make it interactive so you could pick what we're doing. None of it worked. So I gave it a shot. At this point, I don't think there's much else I can really do. Why keep playing a game that no one wants? Seriously, just move on. There's more than enough stuff going on right now in this very busy gaming season that we can just say, okay, skip this one. There's other stuff coming up. Let's play that instead. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay? Okay, so there you have it. And now you might say, well, Phil, what does this mean for Kirby and the Star Racing game that's coming out in like November? Well, there's two things with that. Number one, I've already played 2 racing games this year and neither of them worked. So what makes you think a third racing game would work? Why would I get the Kirby game? But then there's another factor involved, which you may not be aware of. 2 days ago, my Switch 2 decided to stop working with the Ethernet connection for internet. It only works wirelessly, and I don't know how to get it to fix itself, if it even can be fixed. So guess what? I can't play it online anyway. Even if I bought Kirby, I'd only be able to play it single-player offline racing. Who wants to just see that? You obviously want to see me play other people, right? I can't. My Switch 2's messed up. So until we figure out a solution for that, I can't play games competitively online on the Switch 2. So this eliminates Kirby from the running, essentially. Sucks. Don't worry, I am still playing stuff on my Switch 2. I'm playing Mario Galaxy 2 right now. I'm going to be playing Pokemon ZA next week. So there are new games coming for the Switch 2. It's just, you tell me why Nintendo's hardware repeatedly fails for me. Nintendo used to be actually one of the most dependable companies. Now they're just crap. The Joy-Cons drift, the consoles brick, features break. What a piece of junk. Wow, really reliable Nintendo there, huh? But again, don't say this around the fanboys. The fanboys will come and tell you why you're wrong, why you're responsible for your console bricking itself or breaking. You're the one who made those Joy-Cons drift. How dare you? Buy more amiibos, by the way. Anyway, so Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, I gave it a shot. It didn't work. we're done with the game. Sorry for those who liked it. I did too, but I got to do things on stream that you guys want and will engage and support with. Not I'm playing it for myself. Okay? There you go. So that leaves one other thing. Battlefield 6, which is premiering tomorrow. All right? So let's take a look at the schedule so you guys know what to expect in the next week.